Hey, Spiritual Squad. This is Richard of Guidance by Richard. It's time for another chapter of In the Chair. So today's story or vision or whatever you want to call them, it's about inspiration. And I want to kind of define that and how it can be very helpful to you and how you can make things manifest in another way. And then being able to be inspired by other people, by things you see, and just such a way to carry the people carry themselves. And I bring that up is because I'm always trying to seek out inspiration. And what I mean by that is what you're doing, your successes, the things you do, the things that come to fruition, you get excited for people. And I want to share a formula with you because I think it's important, because then you realize there is something to this methodology and it helps you to be a better person and be influenced by that. So this inspiration I'm talking about is two challenges that people tend to have: jealousy and envy. And a lot of times, subconsciously, and even how it shows up, it can be a really not good characteristics of people. And it shows up in so many ways that can be influentially and negative at the same time. But being honest with yourself for what that feels like, then you have to be forthcoming about what that looks like for you. I say that because one of the thoughts around jealousy, jealousy implies like you can't do that yourself, or it's not something you have, or you want what someone else has, or to that degree, and it becomes, unsatisfactory. And in fact, it almost becomes not good. Now, the other part is envy. So like, wow, I want to look at that person and get what they want, and so on and so forth. And it appears to be something that, again, you can't get for yourself. And those sort of negative things, they're really so negative. They're not really good attributes. And if you see yourself doing them, think about the words you use, because then you're saying it's something outside of you, or it creates this false narrative about inspiring to do something or be someone or live the life that someone else has. You don't want to be that, because everyone should want to be your own individual. As an individual, you have your own goals, your inspiration, you have things that you want to do, and the purpose of what you have. And only you can do what you do. No one else can do it the way you do it. And I think that's really important. So then you could look at these ways to better yourself. If it's a lifestyle you desire, it's the way people do, it's the excitement of it all. That should be your inspiration, because you don't want to be that person. You don't want that scenario. You want to sort of find ways to grow yourself in the way you do it. So me as an advisor, I want to be the best possible advisor there is. As a person who tries to be positive and constantly encourage people, I don't want what you have. It doesn't do anything for me. But I could be inspired by that. And I could say, wow, I could be that person seeing them go a journey. I'm interested in their journey because I hope it can help me, give me some type of push for me to do just something similar. But I can't do it the way they do it, and they can't do it the way I do it. So there's no room for jealousy. I can't get jealous. I can't get envious of anyone or of anything. I can be inspired. Like, wow, look at that lifestyle. Look at the way they carry themselves. Look at how their family dynamics. Things that I can see, I can grow from, and I can see them bringing those characteristics within my own life and my experience. And so that's really inspirational. So think about how things and people inspire you. Because if you see yourself really saying, oh, why them, all these things, that's just a different kind of hater-rater. And also, it's just not good. You should want to know how they do it, how they've done it. And perhaps that could be a great way or approach that I could learn from them. I could be, that point. Because in the satisfactory of yourself, you want to be the best you. So there's no reason for me to want to be you or the life you have. I'm inspired by, are you doing things that are helping other people? Are you really doing your purpose? Are you happy? Because a lot of times when people aren't, it's because they're not in a line with their purpose. And so there's no inspiration, there's no encouragement for you to do that. So, but first, seek out inspiration, not jealousy, not envy. Those are just false sense of realisms, and they're not real. And those people who, how they're doing with this, well, that's what I'm happy for them. I can be encouraged. So make sure your thoughts are encouraging. Make sure you're inspired by yourself and to see the lifestyle, the things as if you can do it too, because you can. So are you going to allow yourself to be inspired? So that's what I think about. No more jealousy, no more envy, inspiration. I can see myself doing that. And visualize that, the wholeness of yourself and why you're here. Let these experiences become meaningful and fruitful because it helps you to be inspired to be the best you. Hope you find value in using that. Send you love, goodness, and talk to you soon.